Good afternoon, Alex. Thank you for coming in today. How have you been since our last session?
Hi, Sarah. Well, it's been a roller coaster. Some days are really good and other days not so good.
Sorry to hear that. What's been going on?
I'm just struggling in my new relationship. Uh, one minute we're really happy, the next minute my boyfriend's mad. And then I start having flashbacks to my ex boyfriend hitting me. And then I'm really worried my new boyfriend's going to start hitting me. So I've just been struggling with that.
Sounds both stressful and a bit triggering. Sounds like you are really considering the similarities in the behavior around anger between your ex boyfriend and your new boyfriend. Has your new boyfriend ever hit you? Are you feeling safe with him?
No, he's never hit me. And yes, I feel safe with him. But as soon as he gets mad, I start just having these memories pop up. And then I'm just really worried that something's going to happen or he might hit me.
Sounds like it takes you right back to those feelings, those emotions, almost like a flashback back to that relationship. Let's spend a little bit of time kind of exploring that. Is that something you're comfortable with doing?
I guess it's just really hard to talk about.
I appreciate your honesty, Alex. I can imagine it would be. I'm here for you. We can process through it together. Your feelings are valid. I want you to know that. Can you tell me a little bit more about your experience in that relationship?
Yeah, it started a few years ago. Everything started out fine, but then things just gradually changed. He would get angry over the smallest things, and then it just escalated from there.
Sure, sure. Sounds like the relationship went through some challenging moments, would you say, maybe? How did you manage it during that time? How did you cope?
I really just tried not to make a big deal out of anything, and I would just try to avoid conflict at all costs. Um, yeah.
I think that can be a common response, the desire to avoid the anger. I think that's a very natural reaction. Just remember, his anger and his reactions are about him. They're not really your responsibility.
Right. And I know that, but eventually things just got worse, and I couldn't ignore the physical and emotional pain anymore.
I'm so sorry to hear that you went through that experience. It takes courage to acknowledge that. How did you decide to seek help?
Well, one night he got really mad at me. He just started to hit me, and he just kept hitting me. Eventually, he busted my face, and he cracked some of my ribs, and he broke my nose, and I ended up in the hospital. He was eventually arrested for domestic violence. I was seriously at the breaking point, and I just didn't know what to do. A social worker in the hospital came up to help me and walked me through how to possibly get help and get into a better place. He helped me get into a shelter. And then once I got stable, he gave me your contact information and I reached out to you. And now I've been seeing you for a while and just still just trying to work through some of this.
What an intense experience you went through, and what a significant step you made by asking for help. What are some strengths that you have recognized in yourself since this time that you experienced that?
Well, I've definitely learned not to let anybody hit me anymore. I really started to set boundaries and also learning how to stand up for myself.
It's wonderful to hear you identify some of the strengths that we've been working on. You've developed valuable insight and skills into yourself. How do you envision your future moving forward?
Well, I definitely want to continue healing both mentally, physically, and spiritually. I want to be in a healthy relationship and surround myself with positive influences. I want to create a life where I'm in control and feel safe.
What a beautiful vision for your future. I think that's fantastic. And yet, you're starting to create that and you're having some of these flashbacks in from your old relationship while in your new relationship.
Yeah, I just keep having these recurring nightmares of the abuse. And they're really starting to affect me, and I'm just not sure how to cope with it anymore.
I appreciate your openness, Alex. It's not uncommon for survivors of domestic violence or violence in general to feel this way. We can work together to work through some techniques and skills to kind of manage these moments that you're experiencing. Our approach can be through some mindfulness techniques. Have you heard of mindfulness techniques before?
I've heard about it, but I don't know much about it.
Okay. Mindfulness involves focusing your attention on the present moment, which might ease some of the anxiety you're feeling with the flashbacks. It's about really grounding yourself in the present moment, in the here and now. So, would you be willing to try a mindfulness exercise with me?
Sure, I'm open to trying anything that might help at this point.
All right, let's get started. Let's go ahead and put your feet on the ground. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes for me. Take a breath in through your nose, slowly, and now exhale through your mouth. Slowly. Yeah, I want you to feel the sensation of your breath as you do that again. Now, as you breathe, I want you to notice the feeling of your feet on the ground. Feel the support of the chair beneath you. Pay attention to the sounds you are or not hearing, and allow yourself to be fully present in this moment.
I can feel the chair beneath me and I can hear the sounds outside, and it's really calming.
You did great, Alex. You can go ahead and open your eyes and get comfortable again. It's really mindfulness is about reconnecting with the present, letting go of kind of the thoughts that are in your head in the past. Keep practicing this exercise when you find that you're being triggered, and over time it might help you regain a sense of control.
I'll definitely try that, Sarah. It definitely feels a little bit more hopeful.
I'm so glad to hear that, Alex. Remember, healing is a journey, and it's okay to take small steps. Alongside mindfulness, we can also work on other techniques that may help you manage these challenging flashbacks.
I'm definitely determined to keep moving forward, even when it's tough. I want to find my strength again.
Really nice job today, Sarah. We discussed kind of these triggering moments that you're having. We discussed the kind of topic of safety, as well as really walking you through this mindfulness exercise and how you can use that to help you manage these flashbacks that you're having. This is a tool that you can use and kind of be in your toolbox. We'll continue working together, focusing on your goals and all these other skills that we can put in that toolbox. You're not alone on this journey, and I look forward to continuing on with you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Having your support really does mean a lot to me.
It's my privilege to support you, Alex, and feel free to reach out in between appointments if you need me. Working with you has been a privilege.